morning and welcome to the show. I'm Anne McCann.
And I'm Kerry Roberts.
And this is your number one source for the latest news, stories and music on RANN Radio. It's the 12th of May 2015 and this is the 5 o'clock news. Thousands turn up for the funeral of Idaho police sergeant who was shot in the head and had his car stolen. 3 are charged in the murder of 2 cops gunned down during Mississippi traffic stop. Police probe launched after body was found in a suitcase in the London Canal. Ant and Dec enjoy a rare night out with their better halves at the TV BAFTA Awards 2015 before scooping 2 of the top prizes. And X Factor judge Lou Walsh has finally got the sack after working on the show for 11 years. The main story now is technology really changing the way teenagers interact with people and how their social life is affected by this. We have more on this story in just a moment. In the past 20 years, the internet has blown up massively, which has had some positive and negative effects on people, including teenagers. There have been recent studies into the effects of modern technology on teenagers in the 21st century. Studies suggest that technology is holding teenagers back from seeing the real world and gaining experience into how to live properly, also making them incapable of being able to hold down a proper job and sustainable lifestyle for the future. There also has been an increase in cyberbullying, resulting in 50,000 suicides of young people in the past 5 years alone. What can be done to stop this? Is technology making the unsociable and incapable, or is it all too over the top and insufficient to judge how a teenager will behave later on in life? We caught up with 13-year-old Gloria to hear about her personal story on cyberbullying and what she believes can help stop this. Hello, so for a young person, you must go on the internet quite a few times a week.
Yes, I do. I usually go on about every day, or whenever I'm bored.
Okay, so what do you use the internet for?
I used the internet for all my social networking sites, and like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and like Snapchat, and things like that.
Have you ever been bullied on the internet?
I have actually. I think it's quite a common thing in our day and age with a lot of youth. On my social networking sites, I've had people message me, mean comments, because it's easier to say it when you're hiding behind a screen and they don't really realise the effects that it might have on the other person. Yeah. I've also had a few messages from men as well, contacting me, but I try to ignore those as well.
What do you do after this happened? I mean, do you approach a parent or a teacher, or...?
It's a bit of an embarrassing thing to go to a teacher and talk about it. And I think it happens so much that people my age just tend to ignore it because we're almost used to it, which is bad because we should be trying to stop this from happening and possibly contacting people to try to stop it from happening again. But no, I usually just keep quiet about it because it isn't really something I like to talk about.
Did you confront the bully?
I didn't confront the bully, but I think it is a good thing if you do confront them and say, why did you send me those messages? Because it's not good, and I think it's bad that we should accept that this happens. And it's better to call them out and ask them why they did it.
But surely staying silent is worse than not telling anyone.
Well, I think that's just how I deal with it. I just prefer not to say anything.
Do you think that technology has damaged people?
I think that in a sense, yeah, it has damaged people because we've become overly reliant on it. We use it every day to get around, to navigate, to message people. When years ago, before they had all these technology, people could navigate by using maps, and probably young people are brought up with being able to search things on their phone and find out about it without using common sense or actually being educated in how to use it. It also educates you as well because I used it all throughout school because it helps me with my work, and it is useful, I'd say.
How do you feel when you're on the internet? I mean, do you feel safe?
I think when I'm on the internet, I don't particularly feel safe. especially on social networking sites, because you always have the worry that anyone could be looking at you. But I do make sure my privacy settings are quite private, and so that not everyone can look at my accounts and stuff. But yeah, I don't feel particularly safe, but I do enjoy using the internet.
Okay, thank you very much, Nellie from Ireland.
I also had the privilege of having a chat with 17-year-old Bradley Roberts to hear about his views and opinions on technology and why he doesn't see it as a massive problem. Hi Brad, welcome. So 95% of teenagers have said that they use the internet every day. Would you agree with this? How often do you use the internet in a week?
Yeah. I don't know, almost every day.
And what do you use it for?
Just random stuff.
Said that 81% use social networking sites, 76 of those use Facebook, and 24 use Twitter. Do you use any of them?
I use all of them.
Would you use the internet for anything else, like Xbox or
Yeah. Google. YouTube.
YouTube? Yeah. Okay. So you said you used the Xbox. So there was a recent report that the gamer community had a near miss this week in Ohio when a 15-year-old boy collapsed after playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for up to 5 days straight. What do you think about this?
That's dedication.
Anything you want to say about maybe why this happened?
He's sad?
So you would never do anything like that?
No.
How often do you use the Xbox in per day or week? How many hours?
A couple hours a day.
Why?
Just like to catch up with mates. Play a bit of game, you know.
So you use it more for socialising with your friends than actually playing games, would you say?
Yeah.
Would you not think there's anything else you could be doing rather than on the Xbox?
Yeah.
And what's that?
Guitar or something, I don't know.
Is that your only hobby besides that?
Well, no, I do sports, but yeah.
How often do you do these sports?
Well, I train every day. Well, not every day, most days. And then obviously rugby training a couple of days a week, and then have a match on the weekend.
Okay, so would you rather be out with friends, or would you rather be on your Xbox?
Depends what mood I'm in. Just whatever I feel like it.
What do you think the pros and cons are about the effects of the internet and technology on teenagers?
Well, it's good.
Why is it good?
Use it for like revision and stuff.
Is that what you use it for?
Yeah.
What are the cons?
Some people don't really have a life.
Why do you think they don't have a life?
Because they just spend all the time on that, you know what I mean? Not really socialising.
Why do you think they spend so much time on the internet rather than going out and socialising?
Because it's there.
Do you think the internet is a distraction to your experience outside of the tech world?
It depends how adventurous you are.
Would you describe yourself as outgoing?
Yeah. Not that
be.
many people that live around here that will go out.
What is it about technology that you like? What is it makes you go, oh, I need to be playing FIFA now, or I should probably check Facebook or Instagram?
Just because it's there.
Why don't you ever think, oh, I might go out to the park or play a bit of football, or I might, see if one of my mates wants to come out?
Because, no point. Because they got work and stuff and they're probably...
Yeah, but if they haven't got work.
Well, if they haven't got work, then I would.
So, but you've not asked them?
Well, no.
Why?
Quite bothered.
So, do you believe technology is making kids and teenagers lazy?
I don't know, it just depends. Certain people, yeah, some people no.
What type of kids does it make lazy then?
The lazy one.
Well, you said certain kids, yes, certain no.
Well, yeah, certain people that, can't really afford that much technology are, outgoing and stuff, but then some people that do have it are outgoing as well, but then most of them just aren't.
Aren't what?
Going out and stuff.
Why do you think that is?
Because they got technology and they just, just watch movies and stuff.
Do you think they think that there's more of a life on the internet, more they can do and see than being outside?
I don't know, they probably just like to just stay at home and watch movies.
What would your preferences be?
A mixture of everything.
So how often do you go out?
Sometimes, quite a few days.
Where do you go?
Well, sometimes I'll chill in the garden. Sometimes I'll go to I got rugby matches at the weekend, so that's going out. So and then sometimes just go out with the family.
Where was the last place you went?
Cinema, I think.
Did you prefer that experience being out with your family than on the Xbox?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Just something different, innit? Just guess you're out the house, something to do.
So what is your opinion on a statement that teenagers who spend massive amount of time on the internet will be unable to hold down a real job?
Well, I don't think that's true.
So you don't agree with the statement?
No. Well, for different people, yeah, but...
What
no.
about for yourself?
No.
So you think that you will be able to hold down a job and that technology won't get in your way and it
I do have a job.
It doesn't stop you from like a proper job though?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it won't, because it's a proper job, innit? So that'll be your full-time career, so you'll obviously have to commit to that.
So you will stay committed to your job if you had one?
Well, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Now for the weather. Tomorrow we should expect sunshine with the highs of 20 degrees. The rest of the week is looking pretty mixed with the rain on the way towards the end of the week. That's all for the weather. That's all for now. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow, so make sure you tune in to hear the latest from Anne McCann and Kay Roberts. Goodbye!